Hello, my name is B and welcome to Roots and Gaps. Today will be story time. I figure since my channel is Roots and Gaps, talking about the Hmong roots and gaps, not just gaps between Hmong in America to Hmong in China and our roots, but Hmong in general. The story that I will be sharing is a true story that happened between me and another person. We're just gonna go by him. So this person that I met, he speaks so strongly about the Hmong traditions, saying stuff like, oh, when drinking there's this, there's that, and he's so strict on the Hmong traditions, right? So I figured since he's so super Hmong tradition, when I went to visit him, I went and before I enter, I said to him, "Ni po tayo," and he was like, "What?" And then I was lost because he was so tradition, right? And I didn't do this on purpose. It happened unintentionally. And what's even more confusing for me was my family side. Right? And nothing wrong with but I figured that if he, is super traditional, then I figured he would know what Jai means. So I was so shocked, and then I was like, before you enter a Hmong person's house, you have to ask, "Oh, ne po jai," just in case or something like that, right? Or someone's sick. And then he said, "I've never heard that before," and I was so shocked. This story isn't to make fun of him, but it's more of an awareness, because this channel is about roots and gaps, that this is happening today. This guy, he's older than me. Not only is he older than me, he talks about Hmong traditions all the time, right? So I was so confused. So I had to ask, and one of my Hmong friends, he responded to me. He asked me, is he a bachelor or he lives with his family? And at first I was like, I'm not sure what you mean by bachelor, right? And then he says, does he live by himself? And I'm like, oh yeah, he lives by himself. And then he was like, oh yeah, usually if they live by themselves, some of them don't die. Cause for me, when that happened, I was like, wait, some Hmong shaman don't die? I was so confused, right? But then when my friend said that and explained it to me, I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But like I said, this isn't to make fun of him. It is a story, right? To inform us that, hey, this is happening today too. Well, that's the end of the story. If you like it and you think you want to hear more little small stories about certain gaps that are happening today, please like, subscribe, and comment for more.